Oh yeah. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. You just tuned in to the most exclusive podcast in the city, in the state, in the space.
Hope you don't hate too much.
Mogul moves on.
Nigga, roll the Dutch.
Hey.
I got flows they can't touch.
Yeah.
I can't help but to come and clutch.
Yeah.
My own life, Lord, I feel the rush.
And I got a heavy hit in the game right now.
Bullshit, that's a must. Can't give no fucks. Gotta
known this guy for a while now.
Add on to my net worth.
Yeah, y'all hear the music.
My little niggas do the leg work.
This some real hip hop. I'ma let it rock.
Yeah. Shit, turn this up a notch. The time is now, man. I'm on the watch. Tell them niggas biting hop off my crotch.
Yeah.
Solo cuss, man, then the scotch. This my year. They glad I'm here.
I'm ad-libbing all over this shit. If I'm ad-libbing, that mean I'm rocking with it. Yeah.
Glasses up, all I hear is cheers. How the good Lord kept me in the clear. Trying to get your girlfriend to rock my gear.
And we gonna really talk about some real shit today, y'all. It's gonna go down, you dig? I'm with it.
Niggas living in the dump. How the hell we vote Trump?
Yeah.
With the ones from the jump.
Yeah.
About to run it like
Alright, you go ahead and turn that down, Mario. Yo. You just tuned in to the most exclusive podcast. Mogul Moves Only with your boy, Big D the Mogul, aka Suge Diddy, aka Illuminati Jack, aka Big Thanos, aka Heaven on Earth, aka Sprint DMC, cause I'm a little bit faster than a run, aka Dry Rub Shawty. Why? Because I don't need no drip. I'm good before the sauce. You dig?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And I got a real heavy hit in the game. I got a real mogul in the game. Y'all just heard the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sucker for boom bap, man. I love that East Coast feel. But I got my guy in the building right now, Ru Maurice. What up, though, homie? How you doing?
I'm real good. Real good. I appreciate y'all having me.
I appreciate it, man. So, like I said, man, I like that. I like the little horns in that joint, the sample in that joint. It's a very J. Cole-ish feel. You know what I'm saying? I really like that song, man. So the name of the song called Truth, right?
Right. It's called Truth.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about that song, man.
Okay, so the producer of that song, his name is Talented. He actually lives out in Canada. I've never met the dude. I met him online back in like 2011, I think. Yeah, 2011, 2010. And I had been messing with his beats ever since.
Okay, wow.
And then when I heard that record, that was like the first record that I heard that like just grabbed me like within the first like 20 seconds.
Immediately.
And when I make my music, like if it doesn't grab me within the first like minute or 5, because I will kind of like let it sit and serenade. But 20 seconds though, like real quick like that, I was like, yeah, this one's gonna be a hit. So
take us through your creative process when it comes to music. Like, are you a writer? You a freestyler? Like, how do you do it?
I would definitely say I'm a writer.
Okay.
I do like kind of play around with the freestyling whenever I like drink.
Okay.
Like get with the homies or something like that, and we just having a good time.
Cause like some people get in the booth, and when I mean by freestyle, they may not necessarily just throw the beat on and just like bam, kill it, but they like kind of punch in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give you 4 or 6 bars, then hey, play that back. And get 4 or 6 more bars until they completes the verse.
So now that you bring that up, so there's sometimes I'll listen to beats and I'll I'll have like 4 bars, and what I'll do is I'll just put it in if I can't come up with anything else within that next like 3 minutes or so, or I just kind of go blank, I'll just put it in my notes, and then I'll punch it in when I really can sit down and get to writing. But whenever I write, that's when I feel like, because you don't have anyone like telling you got to do this, do that. You don't feel like you're under a time limit or any of that. You can, if it takes you 3 weeks or 3 months, writing is writing. So okay. So like some of your musical influences, man. When it comes to hip hop, who's your like top 3 of all time favorite artists? Okay, all right. So, let me see. It's kind of hard. All right, top 3 off the top of my head right now. It's gonna be Biggie Smalls. Okay. He's like one of the first people to inspire me to rap, because so I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
So
so now it makes sense with the whole East Coast influence.
Right.
So
exactly.
you home with Joe Budden.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, so my bad, lost my train of thought.
Don't feel bad. I lose my train of
Yeah, I was
thought
about
all
to say
the time.
my bad. Just when we went to the whole East Coast thing, but my bad. Top 3 artists. That's what she had said. So yeah, my bad. So Biggie Smalls.
Okay.
I would say Pac, but that's just way too cliche. So everybody says. So I'm gonna go with Mike Jones. That's my.
So you don't think Biggie was cliche?
Nah, because I'm from the East Coast.
So
That's
you
why
get that.
I was like super raised on that. Like when my dad first said, "Hey, these tapes right here, you can't with the parental advisory sticker on it. You can't listen to these." Biggie Smalls was the first thing I picked up.
Damn.
Yeah, so I just fell in love with that just automatically, and I didn't really hear Pac until maybe like a few months to a year.
Okay.
After Biggie, because back then in the '90s, it wasn't like you can go to iTunes and find stuff like that.
CD.
Yeah, exactly. You had those cassette players still and Walkmans. Mike Jones, so he was the second person to ever inspire me to rap.
Who?
Mike Jones. yeah, exactly. Mike Jones, yeah. So that, and I don't hear that one a lot from nobody, but yeah, he actually inspired the hell out of me to rap.
So before we do this, man, I want to go back in. I always forget to do this at the beginning. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody rocking in, tuning in, Mogul Moves Only. Please, if you're watching this, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mogul Moves Only, on the Mogul Network. Subscribe, comment, rate, share. Also, you can find this episode streaming live on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Podbean.com, iHeartRadio, all of that. Please rate, please leave comments, please share. If there's some stuff that you want us to talk about, you know what I mean? Send me some suggestions, man. I love new artists. I love new moguls, doing anything in the industry. But, okay, so back to you. I apologize,
No,
man.
you good.
Sometimes I be forgetting to do that sometime, man. And lastly, email teammogulmedia@gmail.com. If you ever want to submit content, would like to be a guest on the show, any of those things, again, teammogulmedia@gmail.com. I'm kind of the opposite of you. Like, well, I grew up in the Midwest, so I'm from Detroit, right?
Okay, cool.
So Detroit kind of is dope because it's real balanced. You know what I'm saying? You get a mixture of the East Coast, you get your mixture of West Coast. I grew up more so, well, I heard Biggie and I heard Pac,
right?
But I guess I gravitated more towards Pac because by that time when they was popping, that was like 96,
right?
So I was about 12. So Pac message was kind of like more aggressive and straight to the point. So I could kind of relate or understand Pac message more than I could Biggie whole hustler player side because I'm 12.
Yeah, exactly.
But once I got older, then now I gravitate more towards Biggie music because now I can understand the player, the whole hustler, the whole, that side.
Oh, yeah.
I can understand it now that I'm grown. So I tend to listen to that more. And it's more of a vibe. I like the vibe. Pac was more that he was the bully, the aggressor, and that was always appealing. So you said Mike Jones,
right? Mike
is your
Jones.
Second one. So why Mike Jones? Yeah, I never heard Mike Jones make anybody top 3. So
exactly, that's what I saw. That's why I got to bring him up and give respect to my man. So back when I want to say it was either 05 or 06, I can't put my finger on it, but that was around my first time moving to Texas from New Jersey. And so the whole Houston rap scene, I like Paul Wall, I like Lil Kiki, just a lot of the way, the whole Swisher House movement. Yeah. Like I liked a lot of way, like how like their music sounded and the Screwed and Chop and all that stuff. And then Mike Jones came out, and he kind of came out like I'm a nobody trying to make who's my, like I like that, like who because he made that because like nobody knows who he is. And my grandma, she was a very, very important person in my life, and I saw his grandma inspired him to rap. That was a very, very important person in his life, so we kind of connected there too. He inspired me to wear the grills and stuff like that as I got older. And just the way he raps, and it's like he wasn't special, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't no homo. He wasn't like the best looking dude in the world, but he still grinded. And who was Mike Jones went platinum too, so it's like he did his thing. So that inspired me right there.
So Mike Jones being iconic for repeating the last 2 bars and stretching it for the last 4 to 6 bars. How do you look at that? Do you look at that like innovative? Do you think that was like was it created? Do you think he did that on purpose, or one day he was like, bro, I don't really feel I'm done rapping, writing this verse. I'm gonna just say this again, and then it just kind of stuck.
So in a way, I can agree that it might have been some laziness.
Yeah.
But on the other side, I do think in a way it was kind of innovative too, because like who else is doing that? You got to think of like, just for a quick example, like Young Thug.
Yeah.
Like when he first came out, I was like, really? But he's like mastered the way he sounds and his cadence and stuff like that. So it's just, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
No, I get you.
Okay, all right.
And I'm glad you kind of brought up Young Thug. Do you think Young Thug relevance is more because of his look than his music?
Kind of, in a way. I think a lot of his clout came from him like wearing a dress, just doing questionable things. Yeah.
Very androgynous.
Yeah, just like Uzi.
Yeah. Just like Andre 3000.
Right.
And that was the thing, because like I don't know who I was having this conversation with, but we was talking about Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug. Like they came out together, Rich Gang or whatever that group they had together under Birdman. Mm-hmm. Together they was making bangers.
Right.
Then you know what I'm saying, they kind of split up, and Rich Homie kind of like disappeared.
Right.
And then Young Thug kind of went to the top. But when you think about it, Young Thug really just ain't had no hit records really in a minute. Mm-hmm. But he was able to culturize himself and make himself iconic by the way he dressed.
Right.
How important to you image in the game today? Now we in the visual world, which is more important? Is it the content, the music first, or is it the image first?
Dang. I'm gonna have to go with content.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really gonna have to go with content, because I mean, like, you can look questionable or you can look really good, but if your music is trash, people are gonna vote with their feet all day long. You know, like they either gonna like it or they're not gonna like it. So if your content is good enough, you can pretty much do what you want to with your image. Now, if you do like some kind of like that's just gonna make it better. I think your content is gonna make people, you know, attracted to your content more. If you know you got purple hair, but no, the music actually sounds, you know, decent. You know, you can listen to it in the club or radio or whatever.
I think, in my opinion, I think this generation. How old are you?
I'm 25. I'm
25. So I don't think your generation care about content. I think this generation content don't mean shit. Mm-hmm. And it's not your fault. It's my generation that did it. Last podcast I was having a discussion on White Out Luck, and I was talking about, you know, the South is very influential, and it's the South is very influential as far as what they contributed to hip hop, but the South has a very heavy hand in kind of damaging hip hop too in certain ways. Like, for example, I was like, you know, Atlanta dumbed hip hop all the way down. No, you got some heavy hitters that come out of Atlanta, like Andre 3000, T.I., Jeezy. But you on the other side, you had Franchise Boys, Lean With It, Rock With It, Shake That Laffy Taffy. Mm-hmm. So that dumbed it down. But it's not a bad thing. I think that was just fun music, party music. But, you know, he was man, but that's just Atlanta. He's from New Orleans. Mm-hmm. I said, but New Orleans, y'all got spitters that come out of New Orleans, but Lil Wayne was responsible for eliminating content. And what I mean by that is, in my generation, usually every song had a concept. Like the verse matches whatever you were talking about in the hook. Lil Wayne, you can go listen to 100 Lil Wayne songs and you tell me overall what's the concept of the song.
Right.
You don't know what none of that shit is about. He's saying a whole bunch of hard bars, a bunch of one-liners that you be like, damn, that's cold. But when you look at it as a collective, it's not about shit. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I'm saying now. Now, a bunch of people was birthed out of that Lil Wayne era. I mean, Lil Wayne went to the punk skater boy rocker type thing. He became iconic by the way he dressed. You see a lot of Lil Waynes inside a Lil Thug. You see a Lil Wayne inside a Lil Uzi.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys today, I think the look is more important than the content.
Okay.
I think because we're in such a visual world, like Instagram.
Right. Yeah,
you don't listen to the content first. You just scroll. You be like, damn, this look dope. Now, let me look at it. Let me listen to it and see what it is. So my generation, we was the other way around. We didn't come check for you until we heard something that we liked.
Right.
We heard your music, that joint was banging. Damn, he dope. Who is this? Let me go find him. Now, I got to like you, what I'm seeing personally first. And he was like, damn, something about that dude is amazing. Let me see what he rapping about.
Right.
Oh, damn, his music dope. Now, I'm a fan. So I think it's reversed, just in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it makes complete sense. I guess I didn't really understand I thought more you were saying like, it sounds like, do you have to be lyrical or something? Like,
no, not lyrical. I'm just saying content in general, like image versus content, like, or talent. Let's put it like this: image versus talent. Which one is more important than that? In my opinion, your generation, it's not necessarily about talent. You need to have some talent, but if you look the part first, you win everybody over.
And I totally understand that. And one thing that I tell my boys a lot too, that also like that's why I don't feel like I want to switch my music up, because you know how like you say it's reversing. It's gonna come a time where people are gonna get sick of the image and they will actually want to listen to something.
You're gonna have to get rid of Instagram as long as social media here.
I understand that, but I just think like it's gonna come to a point where people are just they want to hear something different. You know what I'm saying? Something that's not like everybody's talking about like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these artists, they talk about the same thing. I get exactly what you're saying, but it's just like that's what I like about J. Cole. Like, yeah, which is crazy. He didn't get Grammy nominated. Like, that's insane.
He shouldn't, but we'll talk about it.
What?
We'll talk about it. Go ahead.
Damn.
We'll talk about it.
All right. But yeah, like people like
Definitely
J. Cole.
One
like
of his better albums. But we'll
and that's not
about
what I'm saying. I'm just
so
saying
he shouldn't get a Grammy.
But versus the other people that got Grammy nominated?
Hey. And we'll talk about it. Go ahead and make your case for J. Cole. And then.
Oh, yeah. All I was going to say is, like, people like J. Cole, like, he makes music. You can really listen to it. You can, like, it's relatable. Mm-hmm. Like, ATM, like, I love that song. It's because that's exactly what, like, everyone's going for, the money right now. You know what I'm saying? No matter what religion, color you are, it's all about money. And a lot of these kids is just drugged up. Like, it's everywhere. So
nothing new.
Oh yeah, which I'm not. It's not. Oh yeah, I'm not saying it is at all. Yeah.
As long as there was music, there was always dope.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
From your great grandpas and the juke joint.
I'm sure.
All the way up to now. So it's easy for J. Cole to say all these cats about the money. Why? Because he already had the money. It's so easy to say, forget money when you already got money.
And that I agree with.
You know what I'm saying? So in that case, I mean, I hear you, but you a millionaire already, and you telling me you don't care about money where, you know, some of us probably barely got $13 in their account. Yeah, and you're going to tell me not to care about money? That's crazy.
Facts.
This is my case for J. Cole. I look at J. Cole and I look at Nas the same exact way. And I look at Kendrick and I look at Jay-Z the same exact way. I feel like J. Cole and Nas are GOATs. Definitely some of the greatest artists in hip-hop. But they have the same exact problem. Number one, they production.
Agreed. Yeah.
J. Cole, I understand that J. Cole is on that whole mission of, I don't need no features. Cool.
And he produces his own shit.
And I can produce my own stuff. Cool. And I engineer my own stuff. Cool. But eventually it gets redundant. Eventually the sound gets so blended in to me it starts to sound like one long song.
I agree.
And so that's what my problem was with KOD, and that's the same problem I had with Nas. I'm like, bro, okay, you proved that you can do all this shit without a feature.
Right.
Cool. You proved that you can make your own production. Cool. But now I need you to break yourself up a little bit. Quit giving me so much J. Cole. Now give me a J. Cole and Mike Will. Give me J. Cole and a 808 Mafia. Like, give me a J. Cole that I can't predict what it's about to be. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why, in my opinion, that's why it's no Grammy, because I just, excuse me, I hold him to a higher standard because he's very great in what he's already done. But it's just kind of mundane. It's just kind of great. It's just good.
Yeah, and now that you break it down like that, that's the Academy probably was saying the same exact thing. And that's probably why he didn't get a nomination. Yeah, so that totally makes sense. Because I think the same thing about, that's why I'm not a huge, I think he's a GOAT, like you said, but I'm not a huge Nas fan just because exactly what you just said. I think
never
it's
get
too,
yeah. But like Kendrick and J. Cole, they know how to find that bounce and that snap that they can spit their bars. They stay true to their content. They stay true to their bars. Mm-hmm. But somehow it still got it rocking in the club.
Right.
Like this is, you know what I'm saying, DNA. You know what I'm saying? That DNA song that Kendrick did a while ago?
Yeah.
The beat was crazy as hell.
Yeah, that whole album was hard as fuck.
That cadence, that everything about it. He's spitting bars. It ain't just random. It got content. It got a concept. And it's banging in the club. Not too many people can do that. Most people can either just dumb it down and bang in the club or make it real lyrical and just vibe.
Right.
Jay-Z and Kendrick are one of the only two that I've known in a while in hip-hop that's able to merge both together where you can hear them both in both places. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, hear lyrical content and bang in the club. Not too many people can do that. And that's my problem with J. Cole. It's just his album sounds too much like J. Cole.
Yeah. No, I totally see where you're coming from.
You gonna sing all your hooks. You gonna like, damn, bro, just get an R&B singer. Get somebody else just to sing something. Switch it up. So 2019, man, what you got playing? What's on the move? You say you got an EP, right?
Right. So I don't have a release date for it yet, but yes, I'm working on a new EP right now called 5. Other than that,
what's the relevance behind 5? Your blood?
Nah,
you slimed up?
Nah,
soup. Woo.
Nah, but like my team. Black Ave,
twist
and
your
like,
fingers up. That's how y'all do that.
I'll just say I got a long history with that. So I will be honest. It does have that is something that has to do with the title 5.
Okay.
So it's like blood was like family, like everything. Like family is everything to me. So 5 is like it's just like a quick like flash into my life, but the stuff that I'm gonna be touching on inside the project is going to be like more relevant to the title. It's hard to explain right now without actually, giving you the content to listen to. But
with the coming from New Jersey,
right?
What was that like? So New Jersey, that's Brick City, right?
Right.
So tell me a little bit about because that's one of the states I haven't been to.
Okay, so New Jersey and in New York, like they're real similar, but like New Jersey, that's really where everyone like tries to live because it's so expensive to live in New York.
Oh, so you say, okay. You said,
oh yeah,
okay.
Way expensive to live in New York, so most of the people try to live in New Jersey, but they still call it the armpit of the United States for whatever reason. But Jersey, honestly, I liked it because it's a lot more diverse up here than it is in like Dallas and like Louisville area. Yeah. So it was, I saw more of like my people and like more Hispanic people, more Puerto Rican people, Haitians, Asian people. It was just a lot more diverse.
Okay.
And then it's a lot faster pace living up there. So the kids just grow up a lot quicker there. Like I remember when I moved back from Texas and back up to Jersey and I first started going to the public school out in New Jersey and I just felt so like, I had so much catching up to do on everything. Like I was 14, but these kids like knew all about condoms and using them, for example. Like they was already like smoking weed.
So you was hitting stuff raw, or you just weren't hitting nothing at all?
No, I wasn't hitting nothing at all when I moved back to Jersey. Oh, okay. I didn't think we was getting ass yet, honestly. I was like, I thought we was still kissing and like seriously, that's how like
dry humping.
Because my parents, they had me in a charter school over here in Texas, so I was wearing uniforms and stuff. I was used to just so much like organization, no cussing, all that stuff. So that here in Texas, and then you go to like New Jersey public school, it's just a super flip. Like,
damn.
Yeah, so everything was just smacking me in my face, and then like that was 8th grade, so I got to do all this catching up before I go to New Jersey high school. So did that, and then that's like when I got into everything my freshman year.
They put you back with them bad black kids, the hood kids, and you just lost your mind.
I won't necessarily say I lost my mind, but it was some experiences that I went through.
Okay.
For sure.
So you got the clothing line. I know you said you weren't able to bring some apparel today. So tell us a little bit about the clothing line.
Okay, so the clothing line is still called Black Ave. My logo, it's like a smiley face. That's why I hate that I can't like show you it, but
yeah, we can show it. All you gotta do is send it to me, and I'll post it because we on the green screen, baby. I can put whatever I want back there.
Cool. Then dope. I'll send it to you. So it's a smiley face, and it's a cross and a money sign in it with it's like a half smile, half frown. Okay. So the smile is under the cross, and then the frown is under the money sign. So it's like a yin yang. So the world focus, like I was saying earlier, no matter what religion, no matter what color you are, when you wake up in the morning, you chasing
get the bag, the money.
You going for the dollar.
Facts.
But if you have that face and you're just looking at the money sign and the frown, that's life right there.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm Christian, by the way, so this is where it comes from. Okay. And then so the cross with the smile above it, it's just like adding an even balance to your life. Okay. So it's like without God, it's a frown and you just chasing money. But with that even balance in your life, like that's all the sign is saying, just balance.
2019, what's the big plan this year other than the EP?
Okay, so the big plan this year, honestly, is just getting that EP done and just promoing my music. Like just promo. So that's if getting on Say Cheese, Dirty Glove, Put Yourself On. Yeah. Trying to think who else. Slim TV. I just sent them some stuff not too long ago.
You got a lot of them, real life productions.
Yeah. I'm trying to just line it all up, and then I'm gonna just try to whether I have to pay for it or however it goes. I just need to promo. Get the follower count up, and then by that time try to like do something like I did South by Southwest 2 years ago on a pay to play. I didn't really like. It was cool. That's why he laughing. Cause I was about to say because it was cool, but
explain it. Pay to play. What is that?
Like that's when shout out my man DJ Bubba.
Okay.
Love him. But like he got me a slot for a show. Okay. And so it's like I had to pay for the slot. Okay. I had to pay to drive down there. I had to pay for my food. Like I had to pay for everything. And then which I'm not complaining at all. Like I'm nobody. Yeah, exactly. I'm not like Jay-Z or nobody. Like so I was expecting that. But when I get down there, I do the show and all that, and then it was so dope to network with everybody. I did like get a whole bunch of contacts, and I was able to network with a whole bunch of people and meet some different people. But I felt like such a nobody when I was down there. Good. I actually got a chance. Yeah, actually, and it's push. It was good. Yeah, I needed that, and I actually got a chance to. I went to Waffle House to eat, and we met Ugly God. Okay. He was just in there eating, and I thought he was gonna be like bougie and stuff, and get a quick picture, and you know what I'm saying, like a celebrity. But nah, he was super cool, and like he like had a breakdown conversation, was just talking to me about like artists in the game right now, like with him, and like. He was just telling me it's just like not what it looks like. Anybody could do this. Just keep pushing. Just it was the kind of the talk I needed. Yeah. And getting it from somebody at that level, like he was a XXL freshman like a couple months after that or whatnot. So that was dope. But I felt like a nobody. So I was like, all right, next time I do South by Southwest, I want to be a somebody. Or at least be on my way to, like, if I go down there and someone sees my name on a flyer, they're like, oh, maybe we should pull up to that. Russ Maurice is going to be there. I don't think they would have did that 2 years ago.
So what it sounds like you need is a publicist.
That could be it. I don't have nobody.
No, that is it. So
I was about to say, I don't have nothing. Nobody.
All of this shit that you see, XXL.
Right.
I call these Jedi mind tricks. Mm-hmm. Because do you really think that all these people on these covers because these covers, like XXL really wanted them? No. They got people in position, publicists, public relations type people pitching to put their clients in perspective to get on these covers. Like a lot of times when you see people on cover magazines and all of that, it's not because these magazines calling them to be on these covers. No, they have a publicist, and you get on the cover of a magazine. Getting on the cover of a Source magazine is no different than you being a big box on WorldStar. Right. It's the same exact thing. So when an artist is dropping a new album, they get on the cover of these magazines, it's because their publicist is doing a press run and they're trying to get them on the face of everything. And so they're paying to be the cover. When you see somebody on the Breakfast Club, it's very rarely that somebody's on the Breakfast Club because the Breakfast Club say, hey, man, come up here. Unless you're going through something controversial like Tekashi or somebody like that. But other than that, every artist that you see on there or every person you see on there is either running for election or they pitching to get on there because they dropping a movie or a book or an album. Their publicist reaches out to get their client on there.
Right.
Your publicist is what's going to help you generate your buzz, to generate your relevancy. That's what they do. So if you want that look, then yeah, all you need is a dope publicist. So you retain a dope publicist, have them run a dope ass campaign that'll put you in on This Is 50, that get you an interview on This Is 50, that get you on Hip Hop Since 1987, that get you on Noisy, that get you on Say Cheese, Dirty Glove Bastard. They get you on all these places at one time.
Right.
And so then when you release, it's just like bam, bam, it's a
right,
machine.
Exactly. I've seen it. I've seen other artists go through that and like where they are now, and I'm just like, you're right. That's what I need. I just don't know where to go.
You got the internet. You got the new Apple iPhone. What do you mean?
Well, like I don't know who to actually hit up that like
Google
is a known
and call. Google and call. And
I mean that's
it.
That's true.
And then, you know, everybody give you your price, they prices, and then you start to pinpoint like, okay, this is what the median price is. And you just research.
And then I'll tell you one, so as easy as that sounds too, and it's like, it's sometimes hard for me to trust people on the internet. Like
That's
I've been through, right? I've been through a couple, like not recently, but like I've met like 2 or 3 people that just either were on some scam or just seem untrustworthy. Like one person got me for like $30 artwork, and then the other 2 people, they just seem, I didn't work with them because they.
Toya, she a manager. Hey, have you been gotten yet on the internet?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the show. Bro.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not saying that. It's just
gonna happen.
It just like it's just like it just makes you like. You gotta like, you know, turn your shit.
You just gotta have a stronger vetting process. You gotta have a stronger vetting process dealing with people who got reviews,
right?
Who has credibility. Because I mean, shit. When I was managing Fat Boogie, I had one dude call me like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? I want to get y'all in front of 300 ENT right now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do is send me $1,500.
See,
this and that. Go check out my Instagram. I'm valid. Da 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 da. I go check out the Instagram." Dude and photoshopped himself with like Barack Obama. It's like everybody famous you can think of. He got pictures. I'm like, bro, this shit fake as hell. He was like, he called and said, man, so what y'all gonna do? I was like, well, shit, we gonna come to Atlanta. We're gonna meet up with you. And then right before we walk in the room, if it is what it is, we'll just pay you cash right there. We'll do it right there. No, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't trying to be, man, if y'all ain't really trying to do this shit, da 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 da. I said, bro, you getting too irate. I said, I'm going to give you the money. We're just going to come to Atlanta and I'm going to give it to you before I walk in.
Right, thanks.
Not going, I ain't never met you in my life, so I'm not going to send you no money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, man, y'all trying to da-da-da. I said, see, bro. See, I think you a little defensive for no reason, and it's making me seem like you not who you is. So you know what? We don't want to meet them. We pass. It's cool. Let your spidey senses tell you sometimes when something's a little too good to be true. Like, hey, man, who else have you worked with? You know what I'm saying? Get in contact with those people. You know what I'm saying? Do as much vetting as you can, but you got too much technology in your hand right now.
And you're right. That's what I need to do. Just sit down and do that.
Don't be scared. You just vet. You know what I'm saying? And before you send money, like I know, I don't know if they still around yet, but there was this one place I was using called AW Group. It's a publicist company. Okay. And her name was Ketria. It was dope how they did it because once you pay, you get a password and a link to this portal. In this portal, they got a whole written out campaign of what they're going to do for 3 months. Like, hey, phase 1, we're going to begin the write-ups. Phase 2, we're going to do touch up and do pictures and all that stuff, graphic designs to update the your like Facebook pages and all that. Phase 3, you know what I'm saying, is the blast, where they got a machine where they blast and get your stuff, the press release to all major platforms. And then once that's light, and then they'll be like, pretty much they got all these steps. And then on this day is when your product or your album goes active everywhere. And you see where they are when they working on it all the way through. So that made me a little bit more comfortable because I could see them actually moving versus a dude just coming off the street like, hey, man, I know this, I know that, pay me.
Right,
and
yeah.
disappear. I don't trust them niggas.
Yeah,
you got to be a company. And my rule really is usually you got to be a company. Unless somebody I know, verified personally,
right.
You are who you say you are.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's what I need to do. I don't have one, and that's exactly what I need to do.
We'll chop it up. I got a few publicists I shoot your way. But that's all you need, bro. Really, now that I think about it, and me and Toya, we always sit here and we kind of always brainstorming like what's the new, how to move. Mm-hmm. But honestly, to gain that buzz that all the artists need, you just got to find a strong publicist.
Right. And that's my plan for 2019. That's what I want, that buzz, so that's why I need to get a publicist because that's what, you know. Yeah,
especially before you drop your EP.
Right.
Get a publicist because they're going to give you that rollout. You're going to get your rollout. You know what I'm saying? Everything going to hit the streets and everybody going to be like, damn, Russ popping. I just saw him on here. I just seen him here. Man, he was on here and he was on here. But they don't know that behind you retain a publicist. The public just know I see you everywhere now.
Right.
Who is this dude? Because they see you. But man, like anything that you want to let your fans know, where can people find you on social media?
Okay, so Instagram, the Black James Bond, and it's THA, not THE. Twitter, Ace Maurice, ACE Maurice.
You're gonna have to switch that shit up.
What? The Black James Bond? Which one?
Because you go by Russ Maurice. That's your artist name. But then your IG is the Black James Bond. And then you got a completely other name over here. You got to get that joint consistent so they can find you everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. And I was thinking about that. But Twitter won't let me have the Black James Bond. Because I don't want to make it Russ Maurice.
Why not? That's your artist name.
I changed it, and I just didn't. I didn't like seeing it like that. I just didn't like Russ Maurice on there, especially when there's another artist named Russ, RUSS. Yep. I just kind of like Drake and Champagne Poppy. When I first came out with that Instagram, I wasn't doing music at all. Like it was just the Instagram handle, but I just kept it or whatnot. But I don't know. Maybe I need to switch it, but I don't like. I don't know. I just don't want to.
Or change them all to Black James Bond so people can.
Well, Twitter won't let. Yeah, I need to figure that out. I need to figure that out.
Just a little consistency, make it easier for people to follow you. But shoot your social media one more time. I interrupt you. My bad.
No, you good. Okay, so Instagram, the Black James Bond, not THETHA. Twitter, Ace Maurice, and then on YouTube, you can either type in Black Av Global or just type in Russ Maurice, $signs for the S's. Or you could type in Russ Maurice on Spotify, Apple Music. I think it's on iHeartRadio too. Tidal, all that good stuff. Okay. All streaming.
So any other than getting out here, South by Southwest coming up. Anything else for 2019 that you looking to achieve or hoping to achieve?
Just getting my Spotify numbers up.
Okay.
So I guess that's kind of like on the lines of what I was just mentioning about promo and just get my name out there. But yeah, when I started my Spotify last year towards the end of the year, or like towards the middle of the year, I didn't put my numbers out, but I took a picture of them because I was like, these numbers are so sorry that next year I can't wait to compare.
What was the numbers?
It was like, you know what? I think I could just bring it up. I got a picture of it. It was low though. It was low. It was like I was listening in like 3 different countries when most people it was like 55 or 65. Okay. It was like almost 1,000 hours of stream time or something like that. Like just compared to all the other artists I saw, I was like, this is garbage. So I was like, I ain't even putting it out.
Hey, I mean somebody listening though. I wouldn't discourage myself because the fact that people in other countries, other places are actually sitting here clicking and listening to you, 1,000 hours of listening.
Right. And I didn't discourage. I just used it as
motivation.
Yeah. I just used it as like, hey, it's gonna be a lot better next year. Like we can't let it look like this no more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Progress is dope, man. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're doing, man. I'm loving the music. I'm looking forward to my merch. So hopefully next time I shoot my podcast, man, I can have my merch.
I would definitely get you some more. I think I got you a T-shirt.
Yeah,
yeah. So I'll get
but
you.
That's when I was real big.
So
that shirt big as hell now.
Okay, I'll get. What size you working with now?
XL.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
I think the other one like a 3X, 4X, something like that. Somewhere up there. I was big, bro.
Yeah, no, I think it was like 2 or 3X. I don't think.
It may have been 3X. Okay. Even that 3X kind of was like good and fitted.
Okay, but yeah, I'm about to redo everything for 2019. So I definitely get.
So I see your homie came in here with a man bag on. You rocking those too?
Nah, that's actually it's a fanny pack that I just keep everything up in there.
So it's like all the goods a purse. And stuff. It's a purse.
He decided to wear it like that. I don't wear. I just carry it. I literally.
So it's a purse.
Is it a purse? It's a fanny pack. If you look it up on the Supreme site, it says fanny pack. It don't say purse. We can't call it a purse.
So you walk on, you be like, damn, I left my purse. Damn, where the weed at? Oh, I left it in the purse. It's at the house.
On the Supreme site, it says fanny pack on it.
Purse.
Look,
it's not even. Do you wear it around like your fanny?
No, I don't.
So
I don't wear it like at all.
So you don't wear it. So you carry it in your hand.
It's not even something I carry around.
You be putting the strap on your arm like this, walking in the.
Hell no. I set myself up for that one, bringing that. We didn't even need it too. That's a crazy thing.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get if you ain't got a lady already, you get his and hers.
I do have a lady.
Oh, so y'all got his and her Chanel bag. That's cute. What else? You know what I'm saying? That's dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of y'all. That's cool. I watched somebody, man.
It's all about image.
Yeah, I see. It's cool. Because Boondocks was very prophetic about this generation.
Oh, no.
They was very... Did you see that episode?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but yeah,
My man Riley had that purse and that skirt on, and then he was trying to convince people this was gangster.
Hell no. Yeah, no. That's wildin'.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But hey, man... I appreciate you coming out and rocking with me.
I appreciate y'all having me again.
Anytime you drop, I need you to come back when you drop that project.
Okay.
So we can sit down and talk and push everybody to project. Go check out the song, his video on YouTube. Again, introduce, what's the song again?
It is Truth, and also Flex is up there as well by Ru Maurice.
Go check them joints out, man. Follow this guy, man. Hey, man, do you have your apparel for sale anywhere yet?
So I had it on the Black Ab Apparel bigcartel.com, but it's just shut down right now just because, like I said earlier, I'm redoing everything right now. So that's going to be open, I want to say, at the end of this month.
Well, like Craig told Smokey on Friday, come back.
All right.
Come back.
Most definitely.
And we're going to come back, man, and we're going to make sure that everybody laced up with the apparel. We're going to talk about the EP.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to bring that.
We're looking for the progress. We're going to be shooting down at South by Southwest, too, so it's going to be live. Hey, again, if you hadn't already, please subscribe. Mogul Moves Only with your boy Big D the Mogul. Hey, make sure to share, comment, and I'm bringing back that Cash App Friday, too. You know what it is. Every Friday, I'm giving somebody some money. So check that out. And we out, man. Mogul Moves Only. Peace. Appreciate you, homie.
This that, hope you don't hate too much. Party time, nigga, roll the Dutch. I got flows, they can't touch. I can't help but to come and clutch. High on life, Lord, I feel the rush. Protect me from the ones that I don't trust. Done with all the bullshit, that's a must. Can't give no fucks, gotta get the bucks. Add on to my net worth. Man, I gotta get the bread first. My little niggas do the leg work. Turn heads, make the neck hurt. Shit, turn us up a notch. The time is now, man, I'm on the watch. Tell them niggas biting, hop off my crotch. Red Solo cuss, man, and the scotch. This my year, they glad I'm here. Cause all my style and my atmosphere. And still the fear, leave them in the rear. Glasses up, all I hear is cheers. Had a good lawyer, kept me in the clear. Trying to get your girlfriend to rock my gear. To rock my gear. To rock my gear. To rock my gear. To rock